Art has always been a tool of political propaganda, especially for leaders who are looking to glorify their reign. Just take a look at these statues of the Emperor Augustus or the portrait you've already seen of Louis XIV. Today we're going to look at some of the most famous propaganda art of the era of the French Revolution. Rather than just have you listen to my disembodied voice, I'm going to have you listen to somebody else's disembodied voices, specifically two historians who work with Khan Academy. But first, what is propaganda anyway? I've included a dictionary definition here and in your notes. On your semester final, you're going to be asked to choose one of these works of art and explain two ways that this work of art acted as propaganda or put forward a political message. So take notes, okay? The most famous painter of the Revolution was Jacques-Louis David. He ends up as a flack for Napoleon. You've seen this painting before in the Napoleon podcast. Pretty dramatic and heroic, right? Except that we know from historical accounts that Napoleon actually crossed the Alps riding a sure-footed mule. But this is one of David's revolutionary paintings before he sold out. The question I want you to think about as you listen to our two art historians is why this painting was effective propaganda for the revolution and why this painting hinted at some of the problems that would destroy much of the revolution's gain. This is probably the most famous painting of the French Revolution. The French Revolution it's portraying is actually the Revolution of 1830 against the restored French monarchy. Still, it's become such an important piece of revolutionary propaganda that it's worth knowing, and it very much had the original French Revolution in mind. You've encountered this painting before as well. It was a very deliberate piece of political propaganda. The newly restored Spanish king actually hired Goya to paint it. So let's listen to our art historians one more time. They go on to discuss some other propaganda works, by the way. If you have time, you might be interested to compare this with some pro-Napoleon propaganda art.